What is the origin of the hard drive light? In practically every computer I've had, there's always been a light to display hard drive activity. What's its origin and original use?
Well, I can say, as an engineer for Miniscribe, later Maxter, it's exactly what it appears to be. It's an activity light. It was a way for us to tell that a command had been received through the interface and was underway. It was a debugging tool for those of us who, built disk drives.
Floppy drives always had activity lights too, as you did not want to accidentally eject the disk while it was still being used. It was also useful to see if your shell command was being executed as expected. Hard drives just continued to include what everybody was used to having on floppies. There was a HDD activity light on the 20 MB HDD from my Amiga A500. Also, if you think about early mainframe computers, the only real-time feedback the operator got was all the activity blinking lights.
Sometimes it's useful to know if the hard drive is active. For example, if the machine isn't responding in any way, but the hard drive is active, it may be that the system is overloaded and swapping physical memory to swap, but hasn't actually crashed. If this is the case, it may be best to wait for the slow operation to finish, rather than rebooting the machine. These days, Windows is more stable and multitask scheduling tends to work better, so there are probably fewer cases where it is useful.
Long hard drive operations usually occurs when user is waiting for something, for example loading game, when a screen can be black. I think this is some indicator that have to tell user that computer doesn't hang up, and some task will be completed after a while. Also when there is too few RAM memory, old computers lose lot of speed and because of SWP file and not that stable and complex OSes like today, it can appear to be hanged. It's helpful to user to tell him that computer is working on some data and be ready soon.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.